What's up, my brothers? In this video, I want to expand on a question that came up a few times on some blunt truths about the interactions between men and women with attraction, desire, and all that. A lot of people asked, how do you know if you're not her first choice? Because card up on the top right, I want you to watch it later, but I did this video on some blunt truths, and one of them was a lot of women, end up settling or marrying with guys that they aren't the first choice. In some regards, they've been alpha widowed, meaning they're still pining for a guy that kind of left them, somebody that they saw as higher value, but they couldn't lock down. But there's a few reasons behind it. I want to give you some actionable advice with this one, so that you can actually do some work early on screening. For those of you that are in a long-term relationship, or especially in a marriage, it's tough to untie the knot. But I printed up straight out of my book the section on desire. If you're not on my email list, the book's done. We're just doing the title and the cover right now. I'll put a pop-out banner on the top right. If you click that and opt into my list, you'll get the 20 red flags chapter for free. But in this segment, you have to understand the concept of genuine burning desire when it comes to women. See, women want, at the end of the day, to have genuine burning desire for a man. It's guys like this that they often get alpha widowed by, meaning, they want to be with this guy, but of course he doesn't reciprocate and feel the same. So to answer the question for guys that are going, well, how do I know that I'm not her first choice? Well, it's easier to know if you're her first choice if she exhibits some of these behaviors. And these will show up early on when you're dating. With women that have high desire, she'll show up on time, she'll call, text you without making the first attempt, she'll respond quickly, she'll enter your frame, she'll compliment your life, not be the focus of it, she'll ask you questions to get to know you, she'll buy you random gifts, make you meals, follow you closely on social media. She will message you first on a dating app. She'll always respond quickly and show up for dates with makeup and nice clothes and enthusiastically be intimate with you. I can't say some of these things here because they're not good for YouTube, so I'll skip those. She'll often initiate intimacy with you unprovoked. This is what a woman behaves like when she has genuine burning desire for a guy. This is a guy that she deems as her first choice. Women will never behave this way and settle for some beta pleb, some second choice, if she doesn't have that genuine burning desire for the dude. Now, the indifference category is an interesting one, because indifference is what most women will end up settling for when it comes to marriages and long-term relationships where they don't pick their first choice. They pick their maybe third or fourth choice. So this is what indifference behavior looks like. Guys that are in a marriage, a sexless marriage, for example, a lot of this will resonate, perhaps even echo. But indifference looks like, so when women are indifferent, they reschedule and cancel on dates. They ask for more than they give. They become bitchy. They sometimes become confrontational, often in a longer term relationship, or if you're in a marriage where you were not her first choice. The confrontational and bitchiness it's like a snowball. It just picks up more and more. She's going to shit test you often, which is, of course, competency test you. Women competency test men when they're not sure that they're the best that they can do. It might often be something basic like, oh, why can't you fix the lawnmower, right? Or why are you unable to clear the driveway of snow when it's, a blizzard? Like, what's the matter with you, Bill? Bob can do it for Sally, sort of thing, right? So she'll test you more often. She'll take long to respond to text or calls. She won't put much effort into her appearance when you see her. She'll rarely ask you questions to get you know you. This is early on, in the dating phase. If you message them on dating apps, they'll be slow to respond. There'll probably be even days of complete absence, like crickets for 3 days, or even a couple of weeks, and she'll give you some nonsense, story about, how she was busy with some project at work. Sure, while she's getting her back blown out by Chad, right? So they'll rarely ask you questions. They'll be slow to respond. Her interest in the bedroom will not be very high. She won't do a lot of things with you. Whenever a woman says something like, I don't do that, you always have to insert with you at the end of it, right? So if there's something that you have a preference for in the bedroom, for example, and she says, well, I don't do that, or that's not something that I like to do, always add with you at the end of it, because that's really what she's saying in her head, because she'll do it with another guy that she has high desire for, that she's enthusiastic for, right? and she'll also rarely initiate sex. These are usually the guys that end up in the sexless type of marriages where they get really, really frustrated. So I hope that adds some clarity. I mean, if you're going to get into a marriage type of scenario, which again, guys, I'm vehemently opposed to marriage in the way the state, likes to run it today. But if you're hell bent on choosing that path in life, you should only choose it with women that have strong, genuine, burning desire for you, as I just described. Get on my email list. The book will be out very, very soon. It'll be a great read. It'll be on Amazon, on Kindle, and print. I'll do the recording myself, which will take some time, so that'll be later. But it'll be a great resource for guys. It'll be good for unplugged guys. It'll be a whole bunch of conversations that your dad should have had with you that he never did, which I've distilled into a book from all the lessons that I've learned in the coaching that I've done. So choose women that choose you. That's really what it boils down to, guys. Stop chasing women, chase excellence. Women that don't have a lot of strong interest and desire in you, do not wife them up. Do not get into any kind of long-term relationship. The long-term payoff is not good. The ROI is quite low. I'll be doing some future videos on some other topics tied in around that. But again, guys, choose women that choose you. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Check out the links pinned below in the top comment. There's stuff there to join my men's community, book one-on-one coaching, request video topics, all that stuff. See you guys later. Peace.